welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Beavers will put toe to leather to crank us up. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Utah Utes offense takes the field to start this game off. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Now on the option. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game.
There he goes. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Utes in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play. Finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oregon State's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming in this football. they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
On third down, he drops the throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Beavers send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's wrestled to the ground. Second down coming up. They're going back to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Utes want to crank the tempo. Shotgun snap on third down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The Utes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Got his man quickly. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. They want to run this quarterback. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Utes will try to punch it in on first and goal. Scrambling away. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Utah!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. He has the first and still on his feet. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball,
unloads it downfield. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quarterback adapting. He'll pull it down. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Utes want to move quickly.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the 1st quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Utes!
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Going deep. Makes the grab deep. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They just keep firing. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Utes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Utes are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for the big play. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to get it through the air. It's on target and complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a man. He wants it all. Touchdown, Utah! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. On target to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Can't get him to the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the timing just a hair off.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Give to the back. Made a defender miss. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to go up top. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over.
Off the play fake on first down.
They're up by 7 over Hawaii. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here's the pressure. Brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Clark. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something.
Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Gonna take a shot. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Then some, and he's gonna run it all the way back. Touchdown, Utah!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. Quick spin on the run. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Back to pass on second down. It's complete to the left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Rush is on him. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off for the third time today. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
And the Beavers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
Let's go! Let's go!
They've been running it, but now the pass. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The beat. punt this one away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They'll leave it with him. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. And the Utes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Oh, they're after him. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. And he's rolled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Utes are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to run it. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Got his man. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. They'll run it from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there.
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. The give to the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Gets it out fast. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Utes are threatening on 1st and goal. trying to barge their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Utes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They marched 72 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something there offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Beavers will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Holds it in on the left. Hits the afterburners. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oregon State.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Finding an escape route. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Runs through the tackle.
Nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man. When you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a...
Breaks into the open. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. And the Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Sweet cut there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. The Utes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Trying to find the end zone. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Utes will hustle to the line. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will... .25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Beavers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Beavers will punt it away on fourth down. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Runs through a tackle. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. Turning it on! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back.
Looking for a deep man. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. It's complete on the right side. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive. impressive performance.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good. It put one more on the lead. He marched 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. This offense has it with really good field position. Handoff to the single running back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. He'll do it himself. He's in open space downfield. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Timeout is called with just a single second left. After this, it'll be a wrap.
Easy.
With the run on first and goal. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.